say, it's like trying to pick your favourite child.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, it's a really challenging one.
It's pretty hard to choose, to be honest. They've all been unique in their own way.
17, the grand final parade, that was amazing. 100,000 people in Yarra Park, mostly Richmond supporters. You know, Basher and I still talk about now taking our kids on the utes and so forth, so that was really unique and special.
Jacob Townsend tackles Matt Crouch into the fence, not on purpose, but it just had that sort of bone-crunching vibe about it. We like to play that brand of tackling in your face, just smashing in, and that really set the scene.
Clearly 17 was probably unexpected, huge crowd, massive momentum.
My favourite thing about 2017 is hearing the stories from people who were less than 37 years of age that have been forced to go for Richmond due to the fact that their parents went for Richmond. The way they celebrated with their family member or the person that had made them go for Richmond, I think that's really special from that one.
Collingwood will go into the 2018 grand final, a famous victory.
2019 was that year of redemption. Obviously 2018 we were a great side and we didn't go the whole way.
Some of the lessons that we learned in 2018 really held us in good stead for 2019 and moments throughout that season.
Out of all the premierships, my favourite moment is our best player, Dustin, kicking the ball to Marlon Pickett in his first game.
Guess who? Gave it to the man that set up for him.
The selflessness to go outside of himself to make one of his teammates' dreams come true. It establishes him as arguably one of the greatest players to have played the game and sets him beyond what other superstars can do.
Marlon Pickett lines up.
And Marlon going back and kicking a goal and rewriting the norms of AFL football life and how you're supposed to do some hard times before you're allowed to succeed. Coming out and succeeding in his first game of AFL in a grand final. I'll never forget charging from the goal square and just the embrace and how much it meant to the whole group, let alone what it meant to Marlon.
Creative hand on a run. Martin snap around the goal. Got his third, Dusty.
They're all pretty cool to be able to kick a goal in a grand final at the G.
Playing alongside Dusty, whether it be finals or in season, clearly you walk taller with players like that by his side.
Left Martin around the body, high ball, he's got it.
You know, we're such a great side and everyone does their bit. And I was just lucky enough to be doing my bit for the team in all three of those games. 2020 was certainly pretty special given the circumstances.
You know, we didn't even know if we were going to have a season, let alone get through to the end. It felt like a lot of people were against us.
Doesn't really matter what people say about us. To be a part of the Richmond Footy Club and be on the inside of that journey and be a part of it is something really special.
We beat Port Adelaide in Adelaide in arguably probably I think one of our greatest wins.
The champions are still standing.
Come up against Geelong and be down at half time by 20 odd points and come back and win, I think just was a really gritty win.
The intimacy of the celebrations after it, and we had a 1 hour bus trip back together, which was actually really nice in a really unique and special way.
A lot of people talk about glass half full, glass half empty, but we talk about we're never buried, we're just planted, always learning, always growing. Things happen for a reason. It's not all beer and Skittles. You don't just roll through and everything goes perfectly for you. No one's ever had a perfect season. And we just have a group that just continues to show up. If the flags come, they come. If they don't, then we've been extremely lucky to play in three.
And the dynasty is before us.
If we want to use the word dynasty, probably hasn't really come into my thinking. In our minds, we're still hunting, and if you're not hunting, you won't survive.
If I was to pick one, it'd be 2017.
I would say 17 only just. 20 was pretty unique and probably the one we'll speak about most.
It is what it is, man.